baby.
Yes, sir.
Back at it today, you know what I'm saying? We back in the building. We got my man Certified Chaos in the building,
Yes,
man.
sir. Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying? He's a entrepreneur, pillar of the community.
Yep.
When I say pillar of the community, I'm talking about from being a big homie, from being a coach, teacher, wherever you need, guidance counselor. From corporate to hood. This is the
For
guy
real.
right here.
Active in the community,
You know what I'm
Slim.
saying? Heavy
Yeah.
active. You know, this one of the people he don't have to say a whole lot, but that's who he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's who he is. You know?
Yeah.
His name is Heavy,
Yeah.
and a lot of y'all don't understand. But
Been around with this music for a long, long time.
man.
Yeah.
Solidified, certified,
Yes, sir.
from freestyling
Yeah.
to albums to mixtapes.
Talk those shit.
Yeah, yeah. It's not a
Right.
game. It's well
Right.
known. He's been certified, so
You know.
you know what I'm saying. We really got him up here, so we want to touch on all that, man. Let's touch on the
Yes,
on the
sir.
music, how you got started, why you got started. You know what I'm saying?
Tell the world.
I mean, all in all, coming from the culture, you know what I'm saying, just in the streets, music is a part of the culture.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I started off, man, young, since I was a kid, started off in the group, Dope Boys, you know what I'm saying? Seen me being out there, being a hard head, you know what I'm saying? They was trying to guide me then. So, you know what I'm saying, from the 80s to the early 90s, started off in the group, did the Apollo. That was one of the highlights on the big stage, you know what I'm saying? I did that back in like 93. The crazy part about that was we ended up doing a talent show joint,
Okay.
and we did it up Howard University. This was around the time where I think it's the group Shy. They used to do the harmony. The
I'm about to say like R&B jump, right?
yeah. So they was part of
Oh,
the
yeah,
jump.
okay.
They was part of that talent show where we smashed them out, beat
Right,
them
right,
out.
right,
I
right.
think we
Crushed.
beat them though just due to the fact that they was harmonizing. We had music behind us. It was four of us in the group, and we won the crowd over.
Yeah.
But the shit crazy because they ended up blowing. You know what I'm saying? They ain't get to make it to the big stage, but
yeah.
they got a song that's forever embedded in history, you know what I'm saying? But I was glad to be a part of that right there, to meet them, you know what I'm saying? Did that, once we got up to the Apollo, came in second place. So they offered us to come back. But my management at the time, they ran out of bread. Because they was, you know what I'm saying, clothing us, feeding us.
Everything.
Like, they was doing the whole shit. Like, I lived with them and all of that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Real
Like,
manager.
yeah,
dope.
dog, like
That's
facts, you
dope.
know what I'm saying? I was like, about, I think 8, 9 years old when I met them. I just got out of foster homes at the time. So they had schooled me up, you know what I'm saying? I was already just on some rebellion shit just coming out of foster homes.
Anyway, yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Moms let me do the fuck I wanted to do, you know what I'm saying? So she just understood where I was going with it, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause she felt bad with the whole circumstance of me having to go through the foster home.
Okay.
So when she got us all back, you know what I'm saying, she was just like, man, yeah, you could, you know what I'm saying, do what you want to
She
do.
ain't really want to
She
step
ain't-
on your toes.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Like,
but you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I just like felt good, so she allowed me to move in with him. And then, you know what I'm saying, he was showing her, like, you know what I'm saying, he really believed in me, him and his, man, like, he sacrificed his marriage, everything.
Wow.
Like,
man.
real shit, you know what I'm saying? I still talk to him, you know what I'm saying, because he was, like, the first father figure that I ever had.
Yeah.
His wife was, like, the first mother, you know what I'm saying, to me,
Damn.
outside of my mother, you know what I mean? And, yeah, so once we did that, you know what I'm saying, I started off with the whole, some people I don't know, like, they just be wanting to do it just because, but I actually went through the transition of, nigga, I remember going to metro stations with the radio boombox jump, and we out there with the bucket.
Come on, man.
Getting at it.
Nigga, like, I'm talking about, like, at least, like, 3 hours straight
Cranking.
cranking, and motherfuckers going past, throwing shit in the bucket. We take all the bread later on that night, dump that shit up. Whatever we got, he'd take us and go get us
Niggas
outfits.
ain't been through that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Niggas
groom
ain't
to
been
it.
through
Nah,
that.
bro.
So that transition right there, whereas like I said, we was just some little knuckleheads. They was writing for us and everything.
Yeah.
So like after school, we have to come over their house. I wasn't thinking about school or none of that shit. They had the raps. They'd sit us out in the corners.
Yeah.
We got right, you know what I'm saying, read the shit. They'd tell us how you gotta say it.
Yeah.
Nigga, you know what I'm saying? On some Jackson
Y'all
5
been training,
shit.
y'all been
Nigga,
training,
I'm talking about war ready for this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be looking at it now when I see people be like, oh yeah, I'm an artist or I'm a rapper. I feel like it's something that just came whereas I was groomed. You know what I'm
Anyway.
saying? Seasoned to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Doing, like I said, all the local talent shows, doing community center Jones picnics, like whatever it was to get us, you know what I'm saying? They was doing that. So that job like seasoned me. Whereas like when it came to the penmanship, remembering the style of how to do things, the cadence of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
right.
yeah, but
Give us one inspiration for music locally, like everybody might not know, but close to home, and give us an inspiration that everybody in the world might know.
Right.
Some inspiration locally. It depends. You talk about like now or
like kind of
from
like
even
back
back then.
Like back then.
Back then, I think it was like Stinky Dink was one of them.
That's
He
what
was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was doing it. You know,
He
what
was
I'm
like
saying?
that.
And because we was coming from the city in the go-go band circuit, you know what I'm saying? All of those frontline rappers and artists,
That's
you
who
know
we
what I'm
looked
saying?
up to.
We
Yeah.
looked up to them,
That's
you
who
know
we
what I'm saying?
looked up
So, and they rocked the crowd. So they taught me how to take over the room when it comes to a crowd.
Okay.
Not just being a rapper, like, okay, I know how to rap, like, nah. So once I
controlling
got
the
older, it was easy to be like, oh, it's a crowd around. So
Yeah.
people would be like, I know how to rap. But I'd be like, oh, all right, like, I know how to rap too, but I'm about to win the crowd over.
I'm really about to do this.
I'm about to do
Facts.
this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even need a beat.
At all.
I don't need no beat. I
At
don't
all.
need you to, you know what I'm saying? Not even to mention the cypher days back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
You
When
used
you
to
beating
rap
on your chest and shit.
You used to rap on the spot all the time.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, because I was groomed with it. Like,
Yeah.
one of, you know what I'm saying, big homie, big man, used to take me around bet. You know what I'm saying? Bet, like city to city, different hoods.
Yeah.
And be like, man, I was the little, just because I was young, they wouldn't
young
think.
gunner.
And by that time, I was putting my own pencil to paper.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Niggas would be rapping and niggas would be like, shit, little shit. They be like, man, this little ass nigga ain't going, but I'd be just rapping.
Right,
You
going.
already
Just
with it.
rapping like on some, this nigga don't even stop. I ain't know the whole 16,
Unlimited.
28.
He's got bars.
Yeah,
Bars.
like,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
just was
Infinity
boom. And they was
bars.
like, damn, and not only that, young and talking about something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which was basically my environment, my big, you know what I'm saying, my peers, the things that I see. That's where, you know what I'm saying, that name came from. It wasn't like I just woke up one day, you know what, I'm gonna call myself now. Like, that shit just came on me, like, you know what I'm saying, product of my environment. It was a chaotic scene.
You was
know what
in
I'm
it.
saying? It was chaos. So,
You was in it.
like I said, just whether it was, you know what I'm saying, being in the system before I even knew what the system was. As a kid, that was chaotic. That was chaos in itself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Being taken away from your mother, you know what I'm saying? They taking you from place to place, here's your new family. Then you go over there, you don't work out, they take you somewhere else, here's your new family. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
wild.
all of that shit was a fucked up mentality, but it got me hungry to be like, I never go back to that shit or allow myself to, you know what I'm saying, be whereas I can't be in full control of the situation. So, yeah. But the back to the question at hand was the local. It was more so the rappers on the go-go
circuit.
That was my look up to.
They was like that.
That was my look up to.
They
'Cause,
was.
you know what I'm saying? When you put that pocket on Slim, and I'm like, dang, these niggas rocking it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's 80s, 90s era. All of the go-go bands that used to let me come up there with them, you know what I'm saying? Grab the jump for a good 5 minutes. That's all I needed.
Rock out real quick.
That's all I needed.
Yeah, rock
and
out
because
real
I
quick.
was a youngin', that shit, I had it, you know what I'm saying? I was able to have it, the advantage. Cause
Yeah.
Right.
they'd be like, damn, first of all, what the fuck is this little nigga doing in the club? What the fuck is he doing in the club? Where's his mother?
How you
Right.
get through the
Where's
door?
this, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Don't worry about all that. I'm
Yeah,
here.
so,
I'm here.
you know what I'm saying?
All
The
the
big
time.
homie and them, they used